Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. And I hope I'm not too close. I just thought we would try it. I just hate it when I've got to work the camera out, where I hate it when you see all my junk down here and the plugs and all that kind of stuff. And so I thought maybe you could see my makeup better. And my hair is, I did wash it with my O&M, the blonde shampoo, and the mask that I showed you in the last video, and then I used that spray, and I'm getting my hair done today at 11 o'clock, and I'm going to do something different. I don't know exactly what. I've got a bunch of pictures, but I'm going to do something different. I'm going to get the ends trimmed or cut. I don't know what you consider, like probably about an inch or so, because it's gotten like so long, like right in the middle. So I'm going to just get a little bit, probably not as much as I need to, but just a little bit, and then we can just keep on. But you know what I said, I got to keep that little bit of a buffer so that I can let it grow. And so I didn't want to put a bunch of hairspray or anything, so I don't have any hairspray or anything in it, and so that's why it's a little wild looking, or you know, not fixed. So today I still have, I'm telling you, I think I was I was thinking this morning, I think it was when I was coming home from taking the kids to school, that, you know, when you shop and you just go on like a shopping spree, or I don't typically shop a bunch at one time unless we go like out of town, or I go out of town or something. Normally I'm running in one place and then coming out with something, you know. So when I went to pack everything to come back, I did not think I was going to have, I mean, Sheila had already told me before she went to bed, just leave what you want out and I can ship it back to you. So one thing I had to do, which I hated to do, but I mean, it only made sense, is I had to take all the shoes I bought out of the box. The only box I kept were one of the most expensive ones, and that was just because I could, and I actually stuffed things in the box. The rest of them I took out of the box, and FedEx is bringing my favorite pair today, and I've got to be here to sign for it, so I'm just hoping that they come when I'm here, and I'm hoping that they come when I make this video. So, but I was thinking, you know, how did I end up buying so much stuff in just such a little bit of time? And two things. One is, when I first started out, I didn't think I'd be able to afford that much. Like when we went to Rodeo Drive, I thought, you know, I'm not going to be able to afford anything there. It's basically going to be just for the experience and just to look, because when we go in like Neiman Marcus and all those stores, when we go look at the clothes, I mean, I could afford one thing and not get anything else, you know, but so anyway, so right from the beginning, I think one of the first places we went was Eileen's store, and I showed you that jumpsuit that I got from there, and then I also got a couple more things that I'll probably show you in a video coming up. There's no way, I've got just so much stuff, and it's just a pair of pants. It's nothing real exciting, and comfy pants and stuff, and then we went to a resale shop, which I got one of my treasures, and I bought Brooke a dress, and Sheila bought Brooke a dress from there that she loves. And but so all along I'm like buying things thinking I have plenty of money, and I'm not, you know, not going to find anything in the days to come. And so it was one of those things where, have you ever shopped and then you got home and you forgot about like the first things that you got, you know? That's how it was. I mean, it was a good time, and I don't know when I'll ever get to go back. I'm hoping I will. But even John, you know, when I would text him, because before I buy anything big, I just think I don't know, I just think it's polite to run it by him. And so when I was buying like my big expensive things, the shoes and stuff, I would, you know, send him a picture first, because one, I wanted to see if he liked them, and two, I wanted to just run my big purchases by him out of just respect. And he was so, get them, you know, if you like them, get them. You're not going to be going back anytime soon, you know, just get them. And so anyway, it was nice to have that support, I guess. So I've got some stuff here I want to show you. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my other pair of sunglasses that I got, and anyway, we'll just have fun for a little bit, and then I'll probably have to go because I've got to be there at 11, and it's 9:41 now, and I've got to leave in a little bit. But this is something I just bought yesterday, and I've got a bookmark in here. But I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday. I ran in there to get my dad. It's like a magazine paper type thing. I can't remember. I think it's called the Hemingway. It's like a car. My family, we're into cars, antique cars, car dealerships, car dealership family. And it's some kind of magazine he gets, like a periodical type thing. And I went in there to grab him one, and I wanted to look at the style books because I love style books, and I don't really like the ones that are about the history of style or whatever. They're not as interesting to me. What I like is books by designers and models and stuff like that give their tips. And I saw this one, and it's purely a coincidence that I believe Rachel Roy is in the news right now. Some Beyonce, Jay-Z thing, which I am furthest from knowing about them, but you can't help but, I think it's even been on the news and on the radio, and something about her new song and Jay-Z maybe having an affair. Matter of fact, I heard that Rachel Ray was like really catching it because people were mistaking her, but so it has nothing to do with that. It was just a coincidence. But I've read this much so far. I went, Will wanted to go to the library yesterday after school, and Brooke is in driver's ed for, they do it consecutively. She started this week, so it'll be this week and next week. And so we have time in between there. So I took this into the library with me and read about it, and I really like it. She is half Puerto Rican, I think. No, half Indian and half Dutch, which is an interesting, gosh, it's beautiful, an interesting combo. She calls herself biracial. And it's about her as a child growing up poor and just dreaming, and I really like that she thinks women should dress how you want to be perceived and dress how you want your life to be. And that's what this is about a lot. It does give fashion tips so far, and I'm sure there will be more. Lots of good tips, lots of good quotes. But I really like that. And she said that even in her first fashion job in New York, in the mailroom, she would dress up every day and talking about how you can do things that don't cost a lot and still look really stylish. Like she said, her dad's old Levi's are still her favorite jeans, and a good blazer and stuff like that. And she dressed for the part she wanted or the job she wanted, not the one she had. And just how the power of feeling good, the power of looking good, the power of perception, it's just, I love it. I love how clothes make you feel. I love how they make you stand out. I love how you can change your personality that day or the perception. I love it. I love the power of fashion and makeup and stuff like that. And that's what this is about. So I do think it's a good book. And I know a lot of you enjoy books like this, like I do. Oh, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I went into the Tom Ford store on Rodeo, and it was beautiful. And as soon as we went in, on the right were just some of their lipsticks. And Tammy, Uppy's Beads, had told me about 2 Tom Ford lipsticks that she thought I would like, that she had purchased. And so I asked them, and they said, well, I think they're upstairs. You'll have to go upstairs to our cosmetics department. And they have that stairway. If any of you have ever been, they just said, look down, because it's a stairway that kind of spirals around, and it's all mirrors. So it kind of makes you just out of it. It's kind of like a fun house. And so we went upstairs, and it was just beautiful. And I ended up going to the cosmetics department, and there was one that she told me to get. I think it was called Subtle Peach. And I tried that on, but I ended up liking these 2 better. One of them is one that she told me about, and it's one that I have on today, and it's very unique. And I think that is the most exciting thing, because when you are like us and you have every peachy pink and every nude and every pink there is, when you come across a lipstick like this that is truly original and different than everything else you have, it's exciting. And I think it's just one that can be changed so many different ways according to what lip liner you wear with it, or if you wear a lip liner with it. And it is the Tom Ford Sweet Mystery, and it is gorgeous. So I'll do a swatch on my hand first. And I'm not sure when I'm close up if the camera's gonna mess me up or not. So can you see it? Like I can hear you. But so that is it. And then I think you'll be able to see it better. There it is. So you see how it's gorgeous. It's got like a little bit of that shimmer to it. But anyway, I love it. And it's what I've got on today, and I've got it on with Lancome Ideal. So that's going to carry it more of a brownie mauve pink color. But if you were to put this on with a more of a tawny color, it would go more tawny. If you were to put it on with like the Gucci cinnamon I wore yesterday, it would, you know, it's just going to be a fabulous color, and I think so many of you would like it. I think it's, especially for the collectors like we are and the lipstick lovers, it's one of those that's exciting. Okay, this is one of their summer collection lipsticks, and it's one of the ones that has the oh gosh, all these conditioners in the center, and I believe it's 01 Scandala or Scandala, and it's very similar in you know, the concept that it's like that taupey type color, but then it's got the peachy color inside, and it is beautiful. It really gives you more color. Oh, somebody's coming up to see us. Is that you, Chanel? But it has more of a peachy tone. And what I noticed is that day I had started off with my, hey baby, come on up. Come on up. She's got to talk to me a few minutes first. They're all a little bit upset with me. Bubba did not come home last night, and she is just getting over it, but I had to put the Revolution on them last night, and they all got upset with me. Are you still mad? No? Good, thank you. And, but anyway, beautiful. There were several of these I really liked, but thank goodness I was trying to be chilled, but, beautiful. And then the girl that was helping me at Tom Ford, her makeup was beautiful. It was just my style. It was just, you know, really creamy and pretty, and just good cheekbones, beautiful cheek color. It was just like I liked. And she had on their foundation, and she gave me a sample in Sable. I believe it was 6 Sable, and I liked it okay, but I think it was just a smidgen too dark, and it wasn't as pretty as what I have on now, which is the Clé de Peau, and I am loving the Clé de Peau. And I told you a little boo-boo the other day. I did not have on the matte one. I had on the silky one in 030 because I've been using the sample packets before I opened the tube, and so that's what this is today, and it is gorgeous. It's just gorgeous foundation, and I've got the La Mer like patted into it. So I'm going to keep the cream, especially to mix in with like the Giorgio Armani Luminous. Those that are already so luminous, they need some help, you know, and some stability and some coverage. But I might order the Silky too, because I really, really like it. But she had on this, and I've seen several people show this. It was their last one, and I don't have a Tom Ford bronzer. One of my subscribers, Andy May, who loves Tom Ford, she sent me the highlighter duo and a lip gloss one time. And I mean, I've got some lipsticks, but I don't have a lot of the other. And so this is the palette, and you guys have seen it, and it's beautiful. It's, if you do have the other one that I have, where is the highlight, the double highlight, this is the same thing. It's that creamy powder version, and it's just gorgeous. And I don't have it on today because I had some other stuff I wanted to wear, but it's beautiful, and it was expensive. I think it was like $100, but you know, it's from Rodeo Drive at the Tom Ford store, and it's so beautiful. I just felt like, you know, buying something special that day. So I think that's all that I got as far as makeup, because I've already shown you the Gucci that I love, and today I have on the Becca. Gosh, those blushes, you guys, they are gorgeous. You've got to at least try one of them. Today I have on the orangey one. I can't remember which one. Is it Tiger Lily? Not the real bronzy, but the orangey. And I love it. It's just beautiful. Do you see that cat hair? That's why if you ever get a package from me, you'll notice there's usually some either cat hair or my hair in the tape. Okay, Sheila hooked me up with some jewelry, and that's when I do meet with her. Even in New York, she brought a full suitcase she had packed full of her jewelry and her designs that I don't ever really get to see, because a lot of her stuff is either brand new and not on her website yet, or it's like one of a kind, or she doesn't know if I'll like it and stuff like that. So one of the things that I got are these earrings, and I just texted her. So it's the first time I've worn them. I love these, and you guys know I love a good big CZ, a hoop. I love something that is not matchy-matchy, that is cool looking. I just love them. But they're just beautiful. They're not real heavy, but yet heavy enough to hang pretty and be substantial. But here they are, and they're just so twinkly. And then while I'm up here, this is one of my new rings. And this is the gunmetal with the black and the coral. And it is adjustable, and I love it. It is, oh man, I meant to put on, it looks so good with my ring I got from Bottega Veneta. Looks awesome with it. I'm going to put that on. Maybe I'll do it before I do the rest of this video so you can see them together. But okay, these are two things that I'm really excited about, and Sheila is so sweet. She loves that I am passionate about jewelry, fashion, stuff like that. And she loves that I can like something and ask her about it, or come up with an idea, or like the ID bracelet or something. She loves that because it's exciting to her too. And last year I asked her about anklets, and she sent me the ones that she already had, and I sold a few, but they weren't exactly what I wanted. I wanted something a little more subtle, sexy, you know, and so she made these for me, and I love them. And they are adjustable. You just move that bead, and you could probably wear them as a bracelet too, but you just move the bead, you slip it right over your foot. She said to tell you she has a size 10 foot, and it goes right over her foot. But and then they have teeny tiny little CZs or crystals in there that would lay on your ankle. And I just think they're so pretty, and I think these are going to look so good with like a dress and your sandals. And just, you know, with jeans, I think I don't like it because it's a little too much, too many lines. But with a dress, I think anklets look so pretty, and I think probably a lot of it is my mom has, I don't know if she has one on now, but she's worn anklets for a long time. I remember my dad buying her several, and I used to have one when I was in my 20s. And so we're going to bring them back, and I think these are just so pretty. And I will have all of this on my website by the time this video goes up. I will have some work to do tonight. And oh, and then these. I got these when I was in California, and they're part of her new coral collection that goes with the ring. And this stuff comes in different colors. I believe that she sold out of the gold. I think I gave my mom, I brought my mom back one with gold and coral, but I've got more of these, and then these come in several different colors. But this one is so cool. It, you know, clicks and has the safety catch on the side, and I love that it is already kind of shaped like your, you know, wrist is. And then I love this one. I love how pretty it is, and I love that it mixes the stones, which that is, she's from Brazil. That's Sheila's true passion, is the stones and just the colors and stuff like that. She thinks that, like, she thought my ring I bought at the Bottega store was boring. And she did like it, though, when I put it with hers. She saw what I was going for. But, so this kind of, I like that it blends a classy look. It's dainty, but it's still got the stones. It's still edgy, and I just love it. So there's my good stuff from her. Okay, so I went and got my, I could not find this exact ring on the Bottega site or anywhere that I looked, so I'm not sure. If anybody can find it, let me know, because it's a really cool ring, and I think a lot of you would like it. Okay, so looks like I'm going to run out of time before I show you everything. This is something that I actually wanted before I went to Los Angeles, but Kelly couldn't get it in time. And they had a, I think they had a black one and a burgundy one there, but I really wanted this one, and one of the other girls had already bought it. So, of course, you know how it is. You have all this stuff you want, and then when you get back and you're like, oh gosh, I can't buy anything. Well, of course, I had to go get this because Kelly had ordered it for me. But I love it, and I think it's going to be just so cool. It's so exciting, but it's a new, like, not a clutch, but a like going out bag. And I hope you can see, let me hold it back here, but see, it's nude, and it is leather. It is so cool. When I saw these, I was like, what is that? And it's very simple, but it's still big enough to put, because a lot of the little bags like to take to parties or events and stuff, you can't really put, you know, I want to be able to put maybe my wallet. I bet my whole wallet will fit in this, my keys and my phone. And this is big enough. It's real simple inside, and it's got a real nice zipper. It's very nice. You know, you can tell it's made of good quality, but this is the cool thing. And I think that when you're at a party or something, you know, and you're talking, you can hold it just like this. And it's just like my keychain, the Big O keychain. I get so many compliments on that. And the ring is brass, and I just think it's awesome. I think I'm going to enjoy that so much. And this is the bodysuit that I have on, and it is from the Rosie collection at Marks and Spencer. And one of my subscribers and friends on here, Lorraine, sent me a surprise package, and she sent this to me, and I love it. I love it. I knew as soon as I opened it, first of all, it's so exciting to get something that I can't get, you know, and I just love the colors. I love the concept of it, and what a coincidence. I believe that she sent this to me before I even came on with the H&M bodysuit and talked about how much I loved bodysuit. And before I forget, I have to tell you guys a funny story, and hopefully I'll get a chance to show you. Let me show you real quick the other stuff that she got me. Okay, she sent me these lashes, which are awesome. Some sexy lashes, 6 false eyelashes. I love them all. Oh, I really like those, the fuller ones. And then she sent me a Rosie lipstick, and it is the Camisole Blush, which is one of my favorite ones. I think this is the one I wore. I've got it in my purse. That'll be good. I'll have one in my purse and one in my bathroom. This is the one that I wore on the way to Los Angeles, and I love it. So happy to get that. A really sweet card. Friends like us make the world sparkle. And look how that goes. And that is my favorite color, purple. That is like my favorite color eyeshadow. If you can think of eyeshadows that color, tell me, because I love that. That smoky plum color. And then she sent me 2 of these. And I don't know if my little munchkin daughter has already gotten the other one, but it's the Essence Extra 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 Long Lasting Lip Gloss Matte Velvet. She said these were similar to the Kylie Jenner type colors, and this is Velvet Rose. And let me see down here if I see the other one. I don't. It looks like Miss Thing has taken the other one, but it was another color like that she got me. So thank you so much, Lorraine. I appreciate it so much. I'm so excited to wear this today. So, oh, I love this. Love it. And it is, like I said, available. I think it's available in like a black, maybe a hunter green, but I like the nude. And I just think it's so cool. And it reminds me a little bit of, remember when Carrie on Sex and the City, I believe it was when Berger picked her up that time that they got in a fight and he went too fast on the motorcycle. It was either then or a time that Big picked her up, but she came out the door and she had that purse that was on a ring, and then it had something real elaborate hanging. It's like this is the real version, or the version you can use. I was hoping to show you my shoes today, but if those don't come, then I'll just come back tomorrow and show you shoes, and that way those will be here hopefully. Even if I don't get them, if they have to leave me a note on the door, I'll try to go pick them up tonight. But I just wanted to, I had mentioned to Melody Champion on here that I had a funny story to tell her. I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys before, I think I have, that I am one of those people that faints, and it can be from, I don't know what it is. I guess it's just from getting worked up in my mind, and I don't know if it's kind of like an anxiety attack, but I have done it since I was a child. I will faint, and my grandmother used to do that too, and my mom knows it. She can see it coming, and John kind of knows it now too. And so I have fainted, gosh, I don't know how many times, and I have learned that you know how it feels when it's coming on. And so the other night at my party, I was talking to everyone, and I'm sure it did not hurt that I had had 2 strawberry margaritas, and I love strawberry margaritas, but I don't drink them very often because it has to be the perfect situation where, like, I can't drink one on Friday night because I know I need to come home and do this, edit. Or if I'm, you know, I'm never going to drink more than 1 or 2, but So that night I felt was like the perfect situation. You know, Sheila was driving. I wanted to have a good time. I wanted to kind of let loose a little bit. So I had drank 2 strawberry margaritas, not frozen, just in a martini glass. Beautiful, great bartender. And I was talking to everyone, and where we were standing was bright, hot, sunny, and I was already worked up from getting my hair done, getting in the, late on the plane the night before, going all day. Not a minute to sit down. And I am the kind of person, like, I stay busy, but I usually will I'm in the car a lot for one thing, and I love to take a nap. I'm just, where I live, it's a slower pace, and so I think between all that, I had eaten a shrimp Caesar salad that day and an omelet that morning, but I was just still doing low carb. But I can remember talking to you, Melody, at the front door, and her daughter, Mackenzie, and I remember that feeling like coming on. It had started coming on a little bit before, but then I think when I was trying to walk, and I've learned that I can't shake it off, that you just need to go ahead and prepare, sit down, prepare to pass out. And so, oh, it's an airplane. So I was walking, trying to find a place, and I remember having to, saying bye to you, Melody. So if I seemed like I was rushing you out the door or seemed really weird, because I can remember seeing her face and saying bye to her, and then I turned around, and the only thing I could see, because I was thinking, I can't pass out. I can't pass out because it'll ruin the party. I didn't want to ruin it for Sheila and ruin it for everybody. I didn't want to get embarrassed, but more than that, I just didn't want to interrupt the party. And so I ran to the nearest door I can find, and here is a girl in there. She's like blowing out some other lady's hair, and I barged in her room, and I just said, can I sit down real quick? And I said, I'm going to pass out. And I just sat down, and she said, well, put your feet up. And I just sat there for a minute with my eyes closed, and I never really did pass completely out, but my head was numb. That's what happens. My whole face and head, all of it goes numb. My arms are numb, my fingers are numb, everything. And I sat there, and somebody went and got Sheila, and they brought me 2 cookies, which can help with anything. And I ate those 2 cookies and, got myself together, got up and went back out there, did not drink any more strawberry margaritas, had a Diet Coke, and ended up feeling better, the whole night. But that's just me. And, it's a lot of pressure because I am not concerned. I mean, of course, I want to look good and I want you to like me. But what concerns me and freaks me out the most at something like that is I wish I could spend more time with each person. And I never, like, I'll be talking to one person and I'll see someone else, and it's like I want you all to know how much I appreciate you being there, how much I appreciate you watching and being here with me on YouTube. I want to, just spend so much time with you, and I want you to know that I appreciate you driving. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your husband being with you, and that is a lot of pressure to me because it's upsetting to think that someone might think that I don't care or that I don't appreciate you being there. So that really works up, and you're just wanting to do so much. And so I think that's what it was, but I shook it off, and of course I had a great time, and I just appreciate you all so much, all your stories. And it just, when I looked back, that's why I'm so thankful for that video that she made, because it's like I can remember each one of you, and what you said and how it felt to talk to you. And those of you that brought your daughters, that means a lot to me. And just, it's me, all of it is wonderful. So I think I have already talked so much. Let me just do a quick outfit of the day, and I'm going to wear one pair of shoes that I bought, and I'll show you, and I've got one dress to show you, and then I'll probably have to come back tomorrow. Okay, so you'll be able to see the bodysuit and stuff a little bit better now too. I might even end up editing that other part out. But so this is the bodysuit from Rosie, the autograph, and these are my jeans. They are Citizens of Humanity, not Corey, but Emerson. I love them. And then this bodysuit is, it's not a thong, but these jeans are loose enough. I think I can get by with it. And then these shoes are some that I bought at a resale shop, and I love them. Notice how the heel is different than the platform. I love how it's rounded and it's like a different texture and everything, and they're Prada. And I'll show them to you when I sit down. But I wanted to show you this too, how neat I think that is. So like when you're at a party, you don't have to worry about keeping a clutch up under your arm or anything. I just think that's so cool, and I think it just adds, you know, a little something neat to your outfit, and it's not something everybody will have, and I just love it. And it's got the gold zipper, and I might end up having to get the black one too. I think I probably will. But I wanted to show you these shoes, and so they were from the resale shop, and they're Prada, and I just loved how this part was like that wood and round, but this part is cork, and they're awesome. They fit me perfectly. They're 38, and this one still has the tag on it, so I'll tell you exactly how much they were. They were $2.95, and they were 40% off. What a bargain. I love it. I better take this off because it'll show. I just hate that it's going to be sticky. I don't know, I have to do that later. So I don't think I have time for anything else. Let me show you one pair of sunglasses because I'm going to want to wear a new pair today. I got 2 pair of Versace sunglasses at Sunglass Hut. And what I did is I had a real good guy helping me. Sheila and I had walked in there, and we were looking for Gentle Monster because Sheila had a pair of those that I really, really liked. And so when I walked in, they didn't have them, and I told him, you know, I've got pretty much most basics. I said, what do you have that is very unique? I love big, unique sunglasses. And so this is a pair that I ended up picking out, and it's aviators, but they are very unique, very just Versace. I love them. Sheila really, really, really liked these. Oh, I love them. I love them, love them. So that is those. I don't know if I'll wear these today. Should I? I probably will, just because. And they were having a special, I think $50 off if they were over 200. And I can't remember how much these were, but they weren't as much as like Tom Ford's. And I love them. Gosh, I forgot how much I love them. Look at the backs. They are just so cool. So I will show you the other ones tomorrow. I'll show you tomorrow because I'll have a new hair. So I'm going to have something new done to my hair because I'm just ready and I'm feeling kind of daring. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for your support, for being my friends and my fashion outlet, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.